I hope you know the logo for Steam. It's very interesting to replicate this logo. Still, we need to create some circles, punch in some things and another circle. Now, this is not very far from the concept of Reddit. Reddit also, we had a circle and we punched some holes. It wasn't a circle, it was some ellipses. But here we have the same concept. By replicating these logos or redrawing them, you are learning how to create certain logos and you get the mindset a bit. Let's start playing with this guy. I will go for circle, surely. I don't have a layer. I have to select this layer and then zoom in. And I'm trying to decide which circle to do first. I'm gonna go for the outer circle. Of course, let's set our parameters. We don't want any fill. And we want a stroke of, let's say, 1 is too thick here. Let's make it 0.25. Then we need to adjust it, of course. So shift and adjust it over here. A bit over here maybe. It's snapping so much with me. It is over here. And oh wow, we are so off here. Let's take it down. I'm gonna stop at that. Then, of course, we have another circle. So I'm gonna go Ctrl C, Ctrl F. I'm addicted to it. Press Shift and Option and take it down. Again, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and another circle. But you notice this is not a fill. The fill of this circle here or the band of circle here is from the background. You notice how it is? If I move in here, you notice it's taking the colors from the background, which is somehow an indication that make holes. Notice here we have a kind of rectangle, something like this. So I'm gonna go just like this and then rotate it. We're gonna rotate it like this. Very fine. Make it bigger. And you know why I'm careless. Do you know why I'm careless? Because we're gonna use the white arrow tool and start adjusting the corners. I'm gonna click on this guy and just put it over here. And over here, let's put, this is something they did just like this. I assume so. It is not like geometric, just trying to make it as much as possible. I'm looking at this point, I join it. Now over here, of course, I'm gonna look at this point and join it. It didn't work much. Actually, it didn't work because I did not select right. So now it moves it back here. Let's zoom in and select this one, only this one, and move it over here. We got it very right. Let's do the circle over here, and that will be the ellipse tool. Come in the middle here, Shift and Option, and just draw a big circle. And just move it here. Right? And make it smaller, a bit smaller. You adjust it. These are very easy things to do, but the final result is amazing. I look at it a bit. I might need another circle inside. I'm gonna go Ctrl C, Ctrl F and bring the circle in. Now Command 0. And we want to have a rectangle. That's a rectangle over here. Let's go for the rectangle. We need a big rectangle, so I'm gonna draw a big rectangle, not long, big. And then rotate it. Just like this. Make it parallel as much as I can. And just bring it over here. Then adjust the sides again. And from here, let's do it like this. It really needs a little bit of rotation. I think it's okay. Now, with the white arrow A, I'll select this point and this point. I don't want to do the other points. And just rotate to the maximum. Notice how the guys have thought about it. And it's working fine with us. We actually completed the design. It's very easy. Let's go for the selection tool and select everything here. Now, Shape Builders tool. We have to be careful. We are going to join this. That's fine. This piece here has to disappear. Instead, I'm going to cut only the line. Notice only the line I removed. I didn't create a new piece. These guys should be joined and joined and of course joined and joined. And this piece should disappear. This one also. And this one. If I click badly, I'm going to have a problem. We're going to also join all the rest. Now, notice what happened here. I actually have another circle, and here I have another circle, and here I have another circle. That's the last one. And here I don't have a circle. Notice? So it's pretty cool. Now, what is the color? It has no colors. It's fantastic. Let's go back for colors. This one should be white. Actually, let's look at the original design. This is white. This is white, also the fill. And this one is white, the fill. I'm going to select everything and group them. Now, I will select everything again and come to the stroke, and no stroke at all. Now, we will cut this at the end. Let's draw the big circle and start using the colors. I will use the ellipse tool. Shortcut is L, and I never use it if you notice. Only a shift will do here. That's fine like this, and then make it bigger. Obviously, I need to remove the fill to know what I'm doing inside. And this one smaller. And from this right side, just make it smaller. And from the bottom, make it smaller. I think I have a circle, still a circle. Yep, still fantastic circle. Now, of course, arrange send to back. Why I chose this one? Because I want to show you how to work with the fill. We're going to add the gradient for the big circle. Let's go to fill. We can start from there and come over here and say, okay, white and black. White and black will do. Gradient options now. We select this color and go using the color picker from within the gradient and pick the darkest color. I think this is the one of the darkest color. Then you come back and rotate it at 90 degrees. That seems fine. But now let's select the white color here and change it. If you come over and take the lightest color, it's still white. It's really not working. The way I'm going to do it is to go up a bit, even a bit more, and a bit more, and a bit more, and a bit more, until I reach a certain color, just over here. I have a certain color, but whatever is appearing here is lighter. The best way to do it is to come to the gradient bar, double click here, and you have the colors. I'm already in HSB. I'm going to lighten the color a bit and try to match it as much as possible. I don't think so. I'm looking over here and making the comparison. Actually, it's still lighter. I'm going to make it lighter and come back to the gradient and just, bring it in a bit. Seems quite cool here. You can lighten this color again. So let's come over here, double click on it and lighten it a bit more. I think we got it. Not 100%, but we got the majority of it. Now notice where the fading is starting, it's starting over here, and ours also is starting over here. I think we can change a bit the slider, just like this. Well, it seems okay, but then double click again, and then make it even lighter, and think we are on here. But nevertheless, that's a problem that you might face when trying to replicate, and you have a gradient. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope this tip really excited you. Go ahead, guys, and create your own logo for Steam.